A 52-year-old pulled $30,000 from her 401k last spring, and the IRS took $11,000 of it. Almost none of that had to happen. Your 401k isn't just a pile of money waiting for you. It comes with rules that decide how much you actually keep. Get the timing right, and you walk away with tens of thousands more. Get it wrong, and you leave real money behind on the trail. Here's the first checkpoint. Pull money out before age 59 and a half, and you usually owe a 10% penalty on top of regular income tax. So a $40,000 withdrawal can cost you $4,000 in penalties alone, before a single dollar of tax. But that penalty has escape hatches most people never learn. The rule of 55 lets you tap your current employer's plan penalty-free if you leave your job in the year you turn 55 or later. Certain medical bills, a permanent disability, and specific hardship cases can waive it too. Here's a lesser-known door called a 72T. It lets you take steady withdrawals before 59 and a half without the penalty, as long as you commit to a fixed schedule for at least 5 years. Break the schedule early and the penalties come roaring back. Now the part that quietly costs the most: taxes. Every dollar from a traditional 401k counts as ordinary income the year you take it. Pull a big chunk in 1 year and you can shove yourself into a higher bracket, paying a steeper rate on your own savings. The fix is pacing. Instead of one giant withdrawal, spread it across several years to keep each year's income lower. Slowing the pace keeps more dollars in your pocket. Filling up the lower brackets year by year can save you thousands compared to draining the account all at once. Picture 2 retirees who each need $60,000 from their 401k. One takes it all in a single year and gets pushed high up the brackets. The other splits it over 2 years and stays lower. Same money out, but the second keeps thousands more just by choosing when. There's a window a lot of retirees waste. The years between leaving work and starting Social Security are often your lowest income years ever. That's the perfect time to convert some traditional savings to a Roth, paying tax now at a low rate so those dollars grow tax-free forever. And withdrawals ripple further than you think. A big one can make more of your Social Security taxable and even raise your Medicare premiums the following year. That's why the size and timing of each withdrawal isn't just about this year's tax bill. Wait too long, and the government forces your hand. Starting at age 73, required minimum distributions kick in. You must pull a set amount every year whether you need it or not, and skipping it triggers one of the harshest penalties in the tax code. Order matters more than most realize. A common playbook is to spend taxable accounts first, then traditional, then Roth last. That lets your tax-free money compound the longest while you manage your bracket along the way. But the right path might flip that order depending on your income. Here's a trap that surprises people. When you withdraw, your plan often withholds 20% for taxes automatically. That might not cover what you actually owe, or it might be too much. Knowing your real tax rate keeps that cash in your pocket instead of parked with the IRS all year. One more the brochures skip: state taxes. Where you live when you withdraw can add or erase thousands. Some states don't tax retirement income at all, so timing a move can be as powerful as timing the withdrawal itself. Tempted to rate it early for an emergency? A hardship withdrawal is allowed for certain needs, but you'll still owe the tax, often the penalty, and you permanently lose that money's future growth. Borrowing against the plan may cost you far less than pulling the money out for good. If you're leaving a job, don't cash out on your way out the door. Roll the balance into an IRA or your new plan instead. A direct rollover moves the money without triggering taxes or penalties, and it keeps every dollar climbing toward your goal. And remember, every dollar you don't withdraw keeps compounding. If you can cover expenses another way, letting the account ride a few more years can meaningfully grow your final balance. Withdrawing is a tool, not a reflex. None of this requires a finance degree. It just requires a plan made before you touch the account, not after. The people who leave money behind are the ones who withdraw first and ask questions later. So here's your map. Mind the 59.5 line and its exceptions. Spread withdrawals to control your bracket. Use those low-income years for conversions. Plan around required distributions and never cash out when a rollover will due. Every one of these moves is a fork in the trail to financial freedom, and the right turn keeps thousands of your own dollars where they belong. Follow along for the map most people never get handed.